It's one of these beautiful spring, warm evenings. Just a soft breeze coming through the reeds there. Just a few birds in the background. It's very typical of the Essex coast here. It's quite flat and mostly featureless, I would say. Out at sea, the only focal points you have are the huge wind turbines out at sea. So that at least that gives you a subject to focus on. So I may grab a few shots of the wind turbines there. I may try and not to freeze the turbines as they're spinning because they are in constant motion. So I may opt for a slightly slower shutter speed just to show an effect of the movement in the blades. But I'm going to have a wander along the beach and see what else I can explore. I may head back to the pier later during the blue hour, because when the artificial lights come on the pier, they should really stand out against the blue sky, give a nice bit of contrast there. So I'll see what I can find there. You may be able to hear the oyster catchers behind me there, squeaking away there. There's a whole scattered range of oyster shells on the floor here. There's one of them there. They enjoy breaking up the oyster shells here. But I'm just going to wait for the sun to set. There's some boats along the river, so I'm going to see if I can use those as a focal point. And you've got the river, it curves, so there is a bit of a sort of an S-curve there. We'll see what compositions I can get, but it's a nice calm evening. It looks like I am going to see a sunset. It looks like the horizon's pretty clear there. There's a few wispy clouds up ahead, but nothing great. But at least the horizon's clear, so at least I can watch the sunset, if anything. Oh, that's some good light. The sun's just coming down. So I'm going to set my camera up pretty soon. The sun's setting over there, so I'm going to see what compositions I can get. But it's nice and calm here now. There's a whole gaggle of midges on my walk here as I was coming through the reeds and the grasses there. Oh, hundreds of them, no, thousands. I just put my head down and walked as quick as I could because when they bite, they really itch. But I'm just glad to get to the coast here, away from those horrible midges. All right, I'm going to quickly set up and see if I can get some good photos here. But when the sun did set, there was some colour in the sky. There was a thin layer of wispy clouds up ahead, so they did catch colour. And there was what looked like a heron, I think it was, which came into the scene and stood along the shore of the river there. So I managed to get a few shots of the bird there and some video. And I took a horizontal panorama, about 3-4 shots going across the scene, which I stitched together in Lightroom. Just of the boats and the clouds up ahead. After the sunset, I went back by the pier during the blue hour and I took some shots of the lights on the pier against the dark blue sky. I think I've got a good handful of shots there. Close compositions of the pier and some further back. We had the lights on one of the huts at the end of the pier. Very atmospheric as the blue hour descended and lights came on the pier and on the big wheel at the entrance to the pier. Hope you enjoyed these photos in the video. I didn't vlog a lot because I was purely focused on getting the photos as the light was changing very quickly before and after sunsetting into the blue hour.